Another midweek market update. So today is Wednesday, the 19th of October. So honestly, really not much movement this week. I mean, things have just really kind of been kind of slow, kind of messy, kind of sideways. Most of the month has been like this. Now, there's nothing wrong with that because as I always, express to my students in the mentorship program is, as I'm a swing trader, right? So my job or our job is to just flow with the market. And we can never force things. Sometimes there's going to be days or weeks when the market's just pumping and it's every day you're just getting trade after trade after trade. And you might have 800 pip weeks, 1,000 pip weeks. Some weeks you do 20%. Some weeks you do, 30%, whatever it is. Like I've done it, right? Then there's other weeks like now where there's really not much movement. And maybe the first 1 or 2 weeks of the month, you might only get a trade here or there. You might have a win, you might have a loss, you might have a break even. You're just kind of floating, right? But then week 3, week 4 of the month, you might get 1 or 2 or 3 trades that all do like 1 to 5s, 1 to 10s, 1 to 20s, and then boom, by the end of the month, you've done 30%. So a lot of you in the public Discord have been messaging me, being like, how do I make money in a market like this? What do you guys do? It's just about being patient, guys, and following your trading plan. Stop treating your trading like a job. Treat it like trading. Again, it's not about taking positions every day. Sometimes I have weeks or a week or two where I don't take positions. Sometimes, like this week so far in the mentorship program, we've taken like 4 trades and we've had a few break evens, and we currently have 2 trades running in profit right now. So, you sometimes you have break even, sometimes you have wins, sometimes you have losses, right? But it's about, I like to view things on a monthly basis. So, if by week 1 or 2 of the month, I'm not in much profit or I'm at break even because there's just no trades, then that's fine, because I know by the end of the month I'll always be 20, 30, 40% up, right? It's just bound to happen because that's just how trading works, right? It's, you don't always get lots of trades, but it's about quality over quantity. So I got really only 2 pairs I want to look at, and then I'm going to break down something for you guys regarding risk management. I feel like I shared this with the mentorship students last week in a separate video, but I feel like it's something I might touch on for you guys because I do get a lot of questions about this. All right, so first thing I'm going to touch on, guys, is the dollar. The dollar is still very, very bullish, okay? Not really doing much right now. Going to the daily, you can see the last 2 weeks, we haven't really done much. It's really been kind of just moving sideways, all right? Remember, beginning of the week, in the weekly outlook, I did post and say that we're sitting around 113, sort of 200, 500 region here, and we're looking for it to pull back, which it did. And then found support around 112 and has since broken higher. So what I'm kind of expecting right now is a pullback into 112, sort of 500 region here. And then from there, we can look for it to break higher with the overall trend. Otherwise, if this doesn't respect, we can look for it to move lower. But so far, this is a weekly open here. Not really much has happened, okay? Pretty quiet so far. Just things are lining up. So that's what we're looking for on the dollar currently. I do favor this just because it makes more sense overall. But I am also seeing some dollar pairs lining up for a possible move higher, which in order for that to happen, we would need to see most likely we would need to see a retracement on the dollar into the lows, right? So we'll see what we get, okay? I never married to a bias, but definitely some pairs I'm definitely looking at a move higher. Like for example, NZD USD. We're in profit on, we have a trade that's running in profit right now where I'm favoring a move higher, but it might only be a short-term buy that we're in for maybe a day or two. Otherwise, but if it breaks higher than what we're anticipating, we could see it move higher, and be like a really big trade. So again, we'll see. Okay. Another pair I'm looking at is USD Swiss. So I had a trade running, mentorship students took a trade down here yesterday. This is not a pair I cover. I just cover it here in the public Discord. This is a trade that they took yesterday. It ended up being a break-even trade. Respected 0.99200, and now I'm actually looking for possible sells from this level. What I would like to see from here is really like something like this, either on the 30-minute, okay, or the 1 hour. If I can get something like this on the 30-minute or the 1 hour with some clean bearish price action, I believe a good sell position could be taken here. Okay, mentorship students who are also in this channel, make sure you guys know what you're looking for. Okay, make sure your stop loss sizes and everything is correct as per what I teach you. Otherwise, if that doesn't play out, then what we'll likely see on this is a break and retest to go higher, like this, right? So what we could see is, let's say the sell setup does line up and does play out. You know, we could see something like this for a move back down in here. It's a nice little 1 to 4, 1 to 5, and then it could break significant lower. Otherwise, what we'll see is a break and retest to then go higher. Okay, AUD CAD, beginning of the week I was looking for sells from this level, but there's just, I mean, look at it, there's no price action here for a sell. There's nothing here that indicates a sell. All right, however, right now I am looking for a possible buy. All right, now again, guys, looking for a buy and taking a buy, looking for a sell and taking a sell are two different things. All right, when I say I'm looking at a setup, looking for a buy or looking for sells, that just means at the current point in time, that's the setup I'm looking for. I still need certain things regarding price action to line up and play out. Okay, so what I would like to see here would be something sort of like this on the 30-minute or even the 1 hour. Just like, we just like to see a little bit more price action, just something like that on the 30-minute or 1 hour. Very interested in this pair though, so watching this closely. If this doesn't play out, okay, then what I'm sort of looking for here would be something like this for a break and retest to go lower with the overall trend. Okay,